This one has been developing since January, and the latest update just made it a whole lot more interesting. So let me give you the full picture from the beginning. On the evening of Monday, January 12th, a 43-year-old Rachel Laura Perry, also known as Rachel Perry Mellon, booked room 212 at the Aloft Hotel in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Surveillance footage showed her arriving at the front desk at 6:01, entering the room 4 minutes later by herself, and then at 7:42 p.m., 35-year-old Tyler Andrew Miller arrived at the hotel. He picked up a key card that Perry had left for him at the front desk, and surveillance footage showed him walking toward the room at 7:51 p.m. He had his phone in one hand, his keys in the other. He knocked and then went inside. Only 8 minutes later, at 7:59 p.m., Rachel Perry walked out of that hotel room alone. She was wearing different shoes than when she arrived. Her outer jacket was gone. She was carrying a large handbag. She was walking really fast. Surveillance footage showed her walking to her black Jeep Grand Cherokee and then driving away. The next day, Tuesday the 13th, hotel staff entered the room after Perry failed to formally check out, and they found Tyler Miller laying on the floor with a GSW to his forehead. There was a large amount of dried blood around him. He had clearly been gone for several hours. There was no weapon found, no spent shell casing, and his pockets, which surveillance footage showed were full when he walked in, were completely empty. His phone, wallet, and keys were gone. Police tracked Perry down and executed a search warrant at her home. They found her Jeep, the large handbag that she was carrying. There were multiple firearms, including a 9mm, and additional evidence. And when detectives interviewed Perry, she had no injuries. She did not claim that Tyler had ever threatened her life, and offered no explanation for the shooting, for taking his belongings, or for leaving without calling for help. She was arrested and initially charged with second-degree murder, along with theft, evidence tampering, and possession of a firearm in the commission of a felony. Now, here's the part that changes everything. At a court hearing in May, Perry's defense attorney Lee Davis revealed the nature of their relationship. He described Tyler Miller and Rachel Perry as secret lovers, two people who had been in a relationship outside of their respective marriages. He said Perry had been using the Life 360 app to track Tyler's Volkswagen, that she had followed his location to Crunch Fitness, which is near the Aloft Hotel, on the night that he was killed. Davis is arguing that this was self-defense, despite the fact that she had no injuries, there was no credible threat. And when a Hamilton County grand jury took another look at the evidence, they decided that second-degree murder was not enough. They upgraded the charge to first-degree premeditated murder, meaning they believed that this killing was planned in advance. DA General Cody Wamp immediately asked the judge to add GPS monitoring as a bond condition given the severity of the new charge. The judge denied that request, noting that Perry had consistently shown up for her court appearances and check-ins since being released on her $270,000 bond. She remains free on bond until her court appearance, which is scheduled for August 27th, which is just a status hearing. Now, two things can be true here. Tyler Miller was someone's husband, someone's dad, who was living a secret life, and Rachel Perry is now facing life in prison for allegedly ending it. His family is left to grieve a man that they loved while also learning things they never knew about him. I cannot even imagine the layers of pain that come along with that. Now, the last thing I'll say before I end this video is that this case is being covered by the creator allegedly, reportedly. I'm just sharing it because someone sent it to me, but if you want more updates on this case, go give her a follow. I'll tag her in the caption.